What's up, crypto family? We got some news today, man. I hope y'all doing all right. It's Labor Day today, you know. I hope everybody doing whatever they need to do. But let's go ahead and dive into this right here. This tweet right here is by Digital Perspectives. And as you know, I like XRP. XRP is the most bullish coin out there right now. But let's go ahead and listen to this, man. I don't like saying it, but something will replace the US dollar. Investor Jim Rogers says century of USD reign is ending. It's ending. We all know this. The dollar is on the brink of losing its status as the world's main reserve currency. Prominent U.S. investor Jim Rogers told RT following reports of China's plans to drop a huge chunk of its American debt holdings. Now that's huge. That is huge. With a national debt of over 26.5 trillion, 26.5 trillion, the U.S. is now the largest debtor nation in the history of the world and is getting higher and higher every day, Rogers said, adding that it's going to take a toll on the country's currency. Now look at this, y'all. When they're in trouble and they need to take care of this debt, you think they gonna pay it themselves? Man, they finna have... I ain't even gonna get into that, man. I ain't even gonna get into that yet. Traditionally, the US dollar has been the soundest currency in the world. But tradition changes, he pointed out, referencing the fate of the British pound and the Dutch guilder, which is previous centuries were considered the most reliable currencies. I'm American, so I don't really like saying it, but I'm afraid of the US dollar is coming to its century or so of dominance and something else will replace it. Every day the dollar is falling. The dollar is falling every single day. And people aren't woke to it. People don't understand it. Why do you think back then, if you talk to your old grandparents or anybody, back then you ask them, just ask them, just say, how much was it to go to the movies or to get something to eat? Like, the prices were way different back then. If you had $1 million 50 years ago, if you had $1 million and held it to today, do you know how much value that $1 million lost? The dollar may still show strength next year after the current turmoil in America caused by the Black Lives Matter protests and the election is over, but that will probably be its last shot, Rogers said. The experienced investors' comments come into the wake of a report in the Chinese state-run newspaper, The Global Times, in which top local experts said that Beijing will likely reduce the U.S. dollar's debt holding by 20% from $1 trillion to $800 billion. Amid the currency's tensions with Washington, China might even go as far as sell all the U.S. bonds in an extreme case like a military conflict, it warned. That would be crazy. If Beijing really decides to drop a fifth of its American debt holdings, it's going to put pressure on interest rates in the U.S., Rogers believes. Interest rates in the U.S. should be going up. So from China's point of view, it's a smart economic and investment move as well as whatever they're doing politically, said investors who co-founded the Quantum Fund and Source Fund Management. Now, family, let's look at this, y'all. Come on, man. Hold on. I know y'all gotta be bullish. If you're not bullish, what are you thinking? What? We can try to tell people, we can try to tell as many people as we want, and they just won't listen. Some people won't listen. So we bullish, man. I'm gonna start turning up on this channel, man. I'm gonna start turning up, man. But this is my first video. and I want to introduce myself as the Crypto Reactor. We bring the good news and all that, man. We here to get bullish. We not letting up. We holding whatever we got. We know what the big picture is. We know what the big picture is, and we know what we're holding. So we not stressing, family. Let's get it. It will also help Chinese authorities to strengthen the yuan if they sell U.S. debt. They sell dollars, therefore their currency goes higher, which has already been happening for several weeks, Rogers pointed out. Like some other nations, China may be willing to get rid of the U.S. debt holding because of the current turbulence in America and tough foreign policies of the Trump administration. If Washington gets angry at you, it puts sanctions on you. That hurts everybody. So the Chinese, the Russians, the Indians, the Brazilians, and the other countries are starting to look for an alternative competing currency to the US dollar. XRP. But you know. The plans that are likely underway in Beijing, the world's second largest American debt holder, are not good for the US. You think US is going to sit here and allow this to happen? I want to let you answer that. But chances are that Washington won't take this threat seriously enough in Rogers' view. You know Trump thinks he's smarter than everybody in the world, so they'll probably do whatever they want to do and think, don't worry, we're Washington and we can take care of it. According to the new forecast by Morgan Stanley, Beijing's push for greater use of the yuan internationally may make its world's third largest reserve currency within a decade, reaching 5 to 10% of reserve assets by 2030. Shh. No. That's all I'm getting to for now, y'all. This right here should be this should be waking people up right here. People should be looking at this kind of stuff. People got their money sitting in their savings and it's losing value every day. It's like they're eliminating the middle class. But, some people are going to stay asleep. I'm trying to wake up people. I'm trying to get people. Let people know I'm bullish and I'm going to stay bullish. And I'm holding. Do not sell your crypto assets because you know what you hold. But this is the end of my first video. If you're new, subscribe. You dig? And if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button. And I will see y'all on the next video. And please remember, I am not a financial advisor. I am just simply a normal XRP bullion regular person just like you. And this is not crypto advice. This is not financial advice. I advise you to do your own research and let's go.
Oh my life is so crazy.